Over the years, Laser View Technologies has partnered with engineering firms and DOTs to perform structural monitoring applications using Dimetix laser distance sensors. This approach is different than a typical approach that would normally be used. There's no mechanics involved, no contact, and nothing to wear out. It's also very easy to set up because it is non-contact. What we have shown here is an arrangement with the laser sensor, a BDI STS series data acquisition node, and a BDI base station wirelessly attached. All this feeds into the software that does the acquisition during the test. To perform this demonstration, we are operating the Dimetix D-Series laser. Here you see the red visible laser spot, and we are aimed at a small slide where the laser is targeted on. This slide is a precision slide and can be moved back and forth at discrete values so we can determine and improve the accuracy of the setup. After attaching the lasers to the node, you then connect the BDI software wirelessly to the base module. Once you have the connection, then you can set a calibration on the terminal plug via the software. So you're given options of T plug 1 and T plug 2. In this case, we're going to use T plug 1. Edit the values of T plug 1. You tell it using displacement. In this case, we have the values of the laser outputting a 2-volt range to work with the STS3 node. And we have determined how many volts per inch the calibration control factor should be. In this case, it's 1.25 volts per inch. Next, you pick which terminal you wish to use, and you run the test. The actual values can be viewed graphically or numerically. Let's look at numerically to do a test. So the base value we're going to compare this to is reading approximately 1.475. We will now adjust the slide through a revolution about 0.025 inches. So 1.50 is exactly 0.025 greater than 1.475. This is showing that our scaling is correct, and we are actually reading the true values of the sensor. You can also see the sensor graphically on the screen, and this will be data logged in a comma delimited table. This is a very simple way of doing deflection tests on bridge or structures without having to do any form of mechanical setup and be very far away from the structure in order to see very small movements. In this case, we are about 4 meters from the slide and still getting a very, very accurate displacement over 0.025 inches.